morning and welcome to Quick 10 in 5 right here on Zylofon 102.1 FM. My name is Samira Mohammed Ibn Moro. To our first story. Roads and Highway Minister Kwesi Amoakwata has directed toll collection at the various toll booths across the country to be halted effective 18th November 2021. This follows an announcement by government that motorists who ply tolled roads across the country will no longer be required to pay tolls. The finance minister disclosed this during the 2022 budget presentation on the floor of parliament on Wednesday. Despite the caveat, MyNewsAfrica.com has cited a letter signed by Roads and Highways Minister Kwesi Amoakwata directing it to be implemented by midnight on Thursday, 18th November 2021. Finance Minister Ken Oforiatta has disclosed that not a single public sector worker was laid off due to impact of COVID-19 pandemic on public finances. He told Parliament during the 2022 budget statement on Wednesday that government managed to pay them monthly and they are grateful to unions and their cooperation in this regard. Under the Coronavirus Elevation Program Business Support Scheme, the minister said Ghana Enterprises Agency provided over 300,000 successful applicants across various sectors and regions with loans amounting to 523.11 million Ghana cedi. Away from that, the ranking member on Parliament's Finance Committee, Atuforsen, has cautioned that efforts to transform the economy into a cashless one will be erased if government implements the electronic transaction levy. The Finance Minister, presenting the 2022 budget statement and economic policy to Parliament on Wednesday, 17th November 2021, announced the introduction of an electronic transaction levy, also known as e-levy, to increase tax revenues for the country. But Atuforsen believes that the move is counterproductive to plans aimed at making the Ghanaian economy cashless. Meanwhile, the government is launching another initiative to help young people start and grow small businesses. The initiative, dubbed YouStart, is looking to create 1 million jobs with a seed capital of 1 billion Ghana cedi and will take effect from March 2022. The Finance Minister, Ken Oforiatta, in announcing the plan in the 2022 budget, said the YouStart initiative would be a vehicle for supporting young entrepreneurs to gain access to capital, training, technical skills, and mentoring to enable them launch and operate their own businesses. The YouStart initiative, which proposes the use of 1 billion Ghana cedi each year to catalyze an ecosystem to create 1 million jobs and partnership with the finance institutions and development partners, raise another 2 billion cedis. He added. Meanwhile, government says that remaining 67,000 beneficiaries of the National Builders Corp who have not yet secured jobs will not be laid off this year. Instead, two windows, the YouStart program and digital inclusion program, will gradually absorb them in budgets during the next fiscal year. Announcing this during the presentation of the 2022 budget statement and economic policy in Parliament on Wednesday, Minister for Finance Ken Oforiatta said government will, through the initiative, support these beneficiaries to gain access to capital, training, technical skills, and mentoring to enable them launch their businesses and also take up the initiative. Meanwhile, the General Legal Council has agreed to admit 499 law students at the law school. This was after representatives of the aggrieved students and their lawyer met with the GLC and the Attorney General on Wednesday. The Attorney General on 11th November wrote to the General Legal Council to admit the 499 law students who were denied admission to the school after examination. The AG in a letter raised concerns over the perception of a lack of transparency and doubts about the integrity of the admission processes into the Ghana School of Law, which created by the manner in which the admission process were handled, the GCL in 2021, as well as the enormous public interest generated in the issue. And this brings us to the end of Quick 10 in 5. Right on Zylofon 102.1 FM. My name is Samira Mohammed Ibn Moro. For more news and information, do visit mynewsafrica.com and do enjoy the rest of our programs. Don't you want to be a part of our